guessing the movie for the winds, how the devil is everyone. Let's spend an hour having fun. Bless you all for joining me, watching my work create debris, clean it all up. I surely could. With my wife nearby, I probably should. The world of Wayne is streaming live, models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and Christian from Grantham. I hope you love my new anthem. The world of Wayne is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted. Let's get grunted.
Evening, everybody. And look, everything's working again tonight because I had to reinstall the whole of OBS because last week we had that major calamity of things going wrong. Which is cool. It's all working. We've got 114 viewers. We've got 27 likes at the moment. Why is there an imbalance here? There should be 121 likes. How is everyone? Tonight I am on the Whitstable Bay Pale Ale. This is one of the collection that Agora got me for Christmas last year, which I still haven't drunk yet. Also, you'll notice a new addition to the retro room. We've got ET in here. I'll talk about ET in a second. I thought I'd show you this ET. This ET is all the way from 1982, and I did a little bit of a mod to it. You see, he comes on. No idea why he's got blue eyes. But problem with this ET is it actually came with Christmas tree lights, which were blue, and they flashed and blinked on and off, which was a bit weird. So I just changed them for blue LEDs because Christmas tree lights, you know, they use God knows how much voltage. This is what you've probably seen sitting in the background there. But yeah, there's not much of him. And back in the day, they used really sharp self-tapping screws in there. You'd never get away with that today. Kid took them out, they'd be able to stab themselves, put their eyes out, or swallow them. Pretty bad, huh? But ET's good in here. Now, ET took me ages after the stream that you saw to get all the seams of the skin perfect, which is really, really hard to do. As a matter of fact, I'm still not happy with the one here. I might end up filling it and airbrushing it. The reason that I'm thinking I'm doing that is I've got to rip out this arm. Why have I got to rip this arm out? Okay, in the video, do you remember we had that wire that was coming out that I snipped? I think a lot of people are going to have to snip it because it does impede when the arm goes up and down. And if you remember, I put the stopper on and I tightened it up. I didn't tighten it up enough. So, of course, the arm went, boom. So it's that arm doesn't move at the moment. It's just lodged, as you can see it there. The other arm works fine, goes up and down. So do I want to go through all that hassle for something I'm probably never going to use? I don't know. It's a simple fix. I've just got to put another stopper on the wire. The wire's still there because I can feel it. But I just need to put a stopper on it. But I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Last night we had a members stream where I did a mystery stream and I didn't tell people what I was building. Well, I've actually got the 1989 Batmobile, and this is still the trial one here, but the one I did yesterday is downstairs all boxed up. That video hopefully is going to go out in the next couple of days. You're happy to know, patrons and channel members, I've already edited it. So all the mistakes and stress that I had last night, you can't see. But I did say that this is smaller than the one we get. Well, I had my tape measure on it today. It's not smaller at all. It's exactly the same size. I think the fact is that the newer one's got painting on it. This has got like a silver effect on it and stuff. I think that a bit deceiving on the eyes, so it made it look like it was bigger. But they are exactly the same size, so no one has to panic there, which is cool. But I've got quite a few things just to tell you first. And I will go into those first. The first one is a big, I don't know if he's in here tonight, David Phillips. It's his birthday today. Look at these graphics. Look, the first graphics you get, David. How old did you say you was? I'm gonna embarrass you now, David. You said you were stand by. You're 56 years young. Bless you. Bless your cotton socks. Happy birthday, David. And I hope, I don't know if you're out tonight or what, but I did say I'll give you a shout out tonight. So that's cool. The other thing in my workshop you've probably noticed is young Gizmo here. Let me show you this. This is amazing. He's holding my remote control at the moment. This is a lot bigger. This was the thing I was showing you last week. But this is a lot bigger, there it is next to my head, than I thought it was. And basically you can hold anything in it, from iPhones to PlayStation chargers to iPads and stuff like that. But I have now got my gizmo in the retro room. They do a gremlin as well. And as you can see here, I have got an Astrobot. Now, I will review these soon, but they are available through... hang on, I've got a link. They are available for here. So if you follow the QR code on the right, that'll take you to the website. And the one on the left will take you to this Astrobot, which is from the PlayStation 5. Well, actually, it was on pretty much all versions of the PlayStation. If you've played the PlayStation, you'll know this character very well. But you can, I didn't realise, you can get these in stores as well. They're in Mankind. As a matter of fact, I've got a list of stores. If you're in the UK, you can get quite a bit of the range of these from Smith's Toys, Argos and Game. In the USA, Target, Walmart. Australia, Target, EB Games, JB Hi-Fi. I've never heard of any of those. France, Smith's Toys, Germany, Smith's Toys. Pretty much those sort of... and apparently they're everywhere in any Nordic region. So, pretty cool. But if you are interested in that and seeing the full range of that with the movies and stuff like that, which I think... let's have a look. I'm trying to see if I can find the website. Yeah, so here we go. This is the website here. Oh, look, I haven't got my screen set up, so I can't show you, can I? Hang on, I'm going to add a scene. Stand by. I can't add a scene. Oh, well. Go to those links there, or if you want to, yeah, just go to those links there. You'll be able to find it. Oh, there's me. Thought I was really clever and prepared tonight, but obviously I'm not. But they are cool, and as I said, they're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. I've got a Mogwai in the retro room. Which is cool. Now, we've someone just asked earlier on, have I put the heating on yet? You know what? I said to Mrs. Wayne, I've got a secret. So I've got a secret that I've actually, I turned the heating on today. I had it on for an hour. It's really cold. And if people wonder why, this is what hit Corby an hour ago. Check that out. So we had row, sleet, thunder, lightning. This is the Kingfisher pub here. This is just about, I don't know, 400 yards from my house. So this is what just hit us. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Oh, we're having a nightmare. But I'd also thought I'd show you a couple of things. If anyone lives in Gateshead or Newcastle up that way, you've got your Angel of the North. Very impressive. Going up the A1 to Scotland, you see the great big Angel of the North. Well, we've got our own one now, just outside Newark in a place called Norton Disney, or its colloquial affectionate name is the old RAF Swindon. They've actually got a Lancaster bomber version of kind of like the Angel of the North. Check this out. Look at that. How cool does that look? And it is ginormous, as you can see in the sunset. And it's deliberately done so two propellers look like they're spinning and two are static. But it is absolutely ginormous, and that's just had an unveiling in Norton Disney. I think it's on the A46. If you're going up the A1, turning off at not Grantham, Newark, you should be able to see that. So that's that. The next thing is Fan Home have dropped a £300 price point on this little beast, the Enterprise G. This is the Admiral Buck. This is the Bill Krause Enterprise G. I don't think they've offered him one, which is pretty crazy. But that, I believe, is available to pre-order now. I can't see I'm going to get sent that. Pretty cool, though, isn't it? Good way to wind up Strange New Worlds as well. And then I think the last thing to show you is on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Friday? Saturday? Because it was Saturday. It was Saturday. On Saturday, I took a trip down to the Film and Sci-Fi Museum, and I met a viewer from the channel, my good friend Murray. Murray is here. He's wearing a merch on the map. He's from Perth, Australia, and he's the guy that bought me all of that Australian stuff last week. As a matter of fact, he's bought some new stuff for me. He bought me this as well. This just came in the post. So thank you, Murray, if you're watching this. I think you're probably either jet lagged and asleep, or you are still on the plane heading home. I don't know. But it is, it's very much appreciated. I did get a couple of caps and a fridge magnet, so Mrs. Wayne's happy. And then finally, as I said, I am drinking this, and I've got a big cheers to say to my son Jack. And he's out in Florida at the moment. I took him to the airport on Tuesday, got stuck in loads of traffic, and he's in Disney World. He went to Magic Kingdom yesterday. Today, I think he's in Animal Kingdom. But I just want to say congratulations, because he has just got engaged. So How cool is that? Proud dad moment. So I've got one married daughter, one intended now. He's been with the lovely lady Amelia for the last 7 years. So I've got 2 more to go. But Jack, if you're watching this, congratulations. And Amelia, of course. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. I go off on these monologues. I don't know where I am, but I'm sure I'm going to remember something later on. Ian has been posting a link for it's the Partwork upgrades in a collaboration with Horlicks are now bringing out some of the stuff that they used to sell on the Partwork upgrades channel. And as you can see, he's put the links in chat there for some of the mods that you can now get through Horlicks and stuff. Now, if you want the power mod, you can still get that through Partwork upgrades. But any of the 3D printable stuff, you can now get through Horlicks. And all the links are through there as well. So that is good. Watched a couple of films. I went to see on Monday a very, very special preview of The Long Walk, which is an old Richard Balkman stroke Stephen King. He went for a time where he wanted to use a pseudonym, but obviously he don't use that pseudonym anymore, so people just know it as Stephen King. Absolutely brilliant film. Loved it. Different from the book. If you've read the Balkman books, it's a short story in that. It's different from the book. So no spoilers. Very good, very gory, and it is a talky movie. So it's one of those movies that I think you'll watch once and you never watch again. But yeah, it was fun. And then today I watched Weapons, which I enjoyed that film as well. Very gory as well. I've been watching a lot of horrors lately. I suppose the slip into Halloween is coming. Svi's model mods. Svi has, as you see, he's got a new logo there. And Svi, you've been posting new content to your YouTube channel. If you click on Svi's name, it will take you to his YouTube channel. He's actually been building a Loki figurine at the moment. Painting techniques. If you want painting techniques, go check out Svi's channel. But I know you're going to be looking for subscribers, Svi. So check out Svi. Svi is old school. Svi is like one of my first subscribers on the channel. As a matter of fact, the airbrush compressor that I'm still using today was given to me by Svi. So I really appreciate that, Svi, but thank you very much. It was The Fugitive. It wasn't Short Circuit, but as Lou said, who is it? The Life and Times of Mulch or something got it single-handedly. But nice guesses there. Look, Artificial Intelligence, Ghostbusters, Chappie. I've never seen Chappie. I know it's got the D'Antwoord people in it, hasn't it, Chappie? I don't know. We've got a new member on the channel, Gabrielle. Hello. I do notice, Gabrielle, you're on the Patreon channel as well, so you've joined both. 2 chances to win the draw, which this week was won by Gary Knight. Gary, I'm still waiting for an email. If you can email me, that would be very much appreciated. How is everyone? I think I'm finished. Ian put dampener on my diet last week, obviously with that Partwork pizza. That was brilliant. I did manage to get hold of that the Parallel Petals of Gwendolyn in the land of the Yik Yak and watch that again. It was way better in my mind. Watching it, I was like, yeah, okay. I don't remember it being so corny, but I suppose it's because I was young. But I was eating it for breakfast as well. So, yeah, my diet went completely out the window. I think Mrs. Waldewayne only had 1 slice. Very much a surprise, though, Ian. Christopher Aaron, you finally get to see me live. You have 4 cars you're building now. Well, I did that Mustang today. Thank you, everyone, telling me the latches broke. You know what? In the picture, the reason why I didn't notice it, because the picture of that little part doesn't show that hook on it anywhere. So if it comes off that easy, I can't see it holding a bonnet down at all. So I think I'm going to do my own thing for that. We'll have to see. But it is ginormous car. Tomorrow on the channel, just so you know, I'm doing the Toyota Supra. So I'm a little bit behind on that. I'm still tossing and turning whether I should do the Skyline. I know a lot of you have done it, but if we're going to have a replacement, I'm not the sort of person who likes taking models apart. Hence the ET thing down here. So don't really want to do that. But we'll have to see. Looking forward to building your favourite Batmobile. You know what, Jeff done doing the Batmobile last night, and I had a lot more pressure last night. This isn't last night's one. I keep showing you this. I don't know why. You will find that it went together a lot easier. I don't know why that was, but putting a turbine in, I had problems with last time. This time, pretty much a breeze. Not too bad at all. So, but But I think they start shipping at the end of the month. So you should be able to, that they should be coming soon. Bergdis, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I took your advice, Bergdis, on last night's stream. So when you do see the video when it goes live, I do have bat facts. I've got bat facts throughout the video. And when you see the bat facts, think of Bergdis because they gave me the idea for bat facts. Darren Walls, and for your information, I bought a thing from America, £130 shipping, £70 WTF. This $200 thing in America is just crazy at the moment. I really thought that was just going to be a thing. But you know, like Etsas, if you want an Etsa to travel to America, it used to be $14. And at the end of the month, it goes up to $40. Now, it lasts 2 years, but $14 to $40 is like, oh my God. Tell me you don't want anyone coming to America without telling me you don't want anyone coming to America. Pretty crazy stuff. But I will try and smuggle things in when I'm at Wonderfest to see if I can keep myself below that $200 limit. Otherwise, I'm going to be forking out some money. Hi, Simflord Craig. How's it going? X-Wing reissue. I think we've all been waiting for that. I'd like another X-Wing reissue. I know how to do it this time. Actually, when the X-Wing come out, I was still in my infancy. So we'll have to see. I did show off my flocking last night for my Spaceballs Eagle 5. That's going well. I'm doing the internals at the moment, so it kind of feels like I'm building a doll's house because I'm creating chairs and beds and partitions. So that's taking the time. Until that's done, and then I've probably painted the inside walls, then I think that will be the next video. It's taking its time, though. Go on, Mark. Entertain me. Why do scuba divers fall backwards out the boat? Because if they fell forwards, they'd still be in the boat. It's too true. It's too true. It's so that you don't knock your pack to see, you know. I've got me paddy. I've got me paddy pass somewhere. Okay, chat's going all over the place at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me. It's all over the place. And I am behind. I will catch up. I always do. What is the movie? It was The Fugitive. The Fugitive, the movie that I went to see at 12 o'clock midnight showing back at the Warner Brothers Theatre in Lakeside back when it came out, 1991, 92, something like that. And I actually saw it with Mrs. Welder Wayne. How crazy is that? You know, we weren't a couple, but we went to the cinema. We weren't even going out. Weird. Anyway, she fell asleep and I almost fell asleep, and we both come out saying this is probably the worst film we've ever seen. And I didn't watch Fugitive for years and years afterwards. But then when I watched it again and I wasn't tired, I thought it was a really good movie. It's one of my favourite movies. You love the intro song. Yeah, that was done by Todd McWilliams, Marvel Phoenix. It is cool. You saw the dam that he dove off. The train from the wreck is still sitting there. Is it? Oh my God. Where was that film then, Greg? I've got no idea. Farewell to Arms. Lou and his puns. Oh my God. Lou, yeah, that's it. Lou, you can I know you can live a great life creating a book called Lou Dale Maso's Book of Puns, and just pun everything, even pun the book. Think swimming with dolphins expensive. Just try swimming with sharks. Cost me an arm and a leg. Joshua Summers, my next Red Bull car build is when they send me it. I can only do it when they send it me. So normally every month there'll be at least one Red Bull out. I know people keep moaning at me that I haven't done the Apache. I've got 2 packs of the Apache to do. I haven't done that. I haven't done the Constitution. I haven't done that. And I know the Titanic is the new LaFerrari. But I just keep looking at that yellow line and it keeps putting me off. It's like, I don't want to put a yellow trim line on it. I have my new kit today, the Mustang with the gift posters. That's a really popular build on the channel, you know, the Mustang. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Oh, my God.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
I gotcha. See, everything seems to be working tonight. I'm happy. I'm going to sit here being happy. You have a can of Thatcher's cider. I cannot stand cider. I don't know what it is about cider. It just tastes like bile to me. But I don't want to make people feel ill when I tell you exactly how it makes me feel. I don't want to regurgitate that story. Why am I wearing a Triple Eight Supercars hat? Because my friend Murray got me one. I got a couple of Red Bull. I don't know if he went to the Red Bull factory or something. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, he got me this. He's got me another cap as well. Feder. What's the other one? Feder tool. Feder tools? I can't remember. Can't remember what the other cap is. Where did you storm the tumbler afterwards? D. Crowley, I gave it away to charity. It went to the Peterborough Dogsthorpe fire station, and I believe they auctioned it off. So I was never keeping the tumbler, unfortunately. I just haven't got room for it, and it didn't really fit the retro room, knowing that I'm going to have a 1989 Batmobile in here. So, hello from North Carolinas. How about those Panthers, huh? NFL season started. Rams had a good game. Puka Nakua, he had to have a concussion. Well, actually, he's okay. He did cut himself for the Rams, but we won. We won. It's cool. I've got like 5 weeks, and I'm watching the Rams in London. They're going to be at Wembley. Looking forward to that. Dolphins, on the other hand, they had a mare. If you're a Dolphins fan, I'm sorry. There must be a support group out there for you peeps somewhere. I don't know. Oh, Murray, you're here. Jet lag, and I'm up for the first chat. No way. Murray, wow. I thought you'd either be on the plane or fast asleep. So wait a minute, you're going to be all over the place then. You're going to be all over the place. So to you, this is like, is this still morning for you? This is very early in the morning. I don't know, 7 o'clock, is it? I don't know. What's the time in Sydney at the moment? I haven't got it set up on my phone. You're not Sydney, it's Perth, isn't it? 6 hours ahead, are you? 7 hours? I don't know. Behind? No, ahead. You're ahead. It's the middle of the night, Murray. Do you still have the Partworks upgrade stand for the Terminator T800 build? No, I actually gave that to someone. I don't know who. Don't know who. Why does my wife always wait until I'm the opposite end of the house before asking me to... It is a nice hat. You know what? Mrs. Worldaway was talking about making me a cap rack. So I went and sorted through all the caps that I really like. And I've got my LA Rams one. I've got my Red Bull one. I love this one. I love the other one you sent me. So, Mrs. Worldaway, if you're watching this, I'd like a cap rack. Could I have a cap rack, please? She's gonna curse me because I specifically said I didn't want one, and now I say I do want one. I'm just indecisive. What can I say? When you get the scale bike to put ET in the front, as if I'm going to fit in that in Airwheels Workshop. I always said, look, if I'm going to have a bike in here, I'd be mounting it, and it would have to be either my original chopper, which goes for like £3,000 now, my rally chopper, or my BMX. Got to have a BMX. Who remembers BMX Bandits? That was like an Aussie film. Nicole Kidman was in that. BMX Bandits. Wicked film. Love it. What was the other cheesy one about skateboarding with Christian Slater? Gleaming the Cube. Who remembers that? Gleaming the Cube. Oh, you know what? Last week we were talking about Gwendolyn in these 80s films. Gleaming the Cube just suddenly popped into my mind. I gotta remember that. That was funny. You knew that I was going to do the Batmobile last night. I said when the stream started, no one had an idea. I didn't leak it at all. And I said, I've got a very obscure build tonight. I did have a fan home shirt on. I have to admit, I had a fan home shirt. So I'm doing an obscure build. And they didn't know. So I was basically recording what you're going to see, but I've edited it now with extra cameras. And I just said, hi all, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world. This is the World Away. And today I'm going to be doing one of the most anticipated builds on the channel. I'm building the 1989 Batmobile. And I expected everyone to go, oh my God, he's building the Batmobile. And everyone was like, yeah, we know. Wow, I'm behind. How are you and how's your dad doing? Dad's doing really good, actually. Really good. A lot better than he was. So he's still having some blackouts and stuff, but it's to be expected now, unfortunately. But he's doing a lot better than we expected him to be doing. I might probably do... What day is it tomorrow? Friday. I might pop down and see him depending on how long the Toyota takes tomorrow. I haven't actually done the Toyota, just so you know. So if the video's out later... As Lou says, if it's out before he gets up in the morning, I've had a bad time. Put this in your diaries, the 28th of September. Get yourself to Silverstone Museum, 11 a.m. Ed Hughes Way, me and my son will be there. When's that, the 28th? Am I here, Ian? Uh, it's in my calendar. It is in my calendar. Okay, I guess I am here. Mrs. Wildawayne's having her hair done. Am I getting a lift there? I don't know what's happening now. I'll have to speak to Mrs. Wildawayne. I'm very much confused. It's appeared in. Did I put it in the calendar? I don't remember putting it in the calendar. I'm very much confused. Okay. I love Silverstone. Happy birthday. I do like my new happy birthday logo. No expense spared. I had to edit that before the stream started. I've lost it now. Look, there it is. Look. Oh, it's great. It does play the little happy birthday jazz version music, the copyright free version of happy birthday. Anyone else chat disappears and is replaced by adverts. Cole, I only just found out that some of the adverts to come on the channel sort of split the screen. Someone had to take a picture. I've never even seen that. Never heard of it. So, anyone seen the new display cases from Mike Lane? Looks great. Yeah, Will's Workshop. I shared it on my social media. I've only just seen. They do look great, and they've got cutouts in the back for cables and stuff. Really good. But they are all linked on there. You know what else I like that Mike Lane's got? Again, I've shared this on my World of Wayne Facebook page, but he's doing full kits, full boxes of the Volvo Amazon. I built that. I believe it's the 917 Porsche on there. I've done that. The Route Master bus. I've done that. It's absolutely brilliant. Full kits from Mike Lane, and you can pay in installments as well, which is good. So check out mikelane.com. I used to have since OBS crashed on me last week, most of my links and stuff have gone. But there you go. See, Ed's seen the cases. I didn't notice it when I was in EB Games yesterday. Might check again. Yeah, check again. There's a full range of them. I tell you what I like. I like the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. Obviously, we've got the Mogwai, but they've also got Stripe the Gremlin as well. They've got Deadpool, all the Marvel figures. If you're into Disney, all the Disney figures. Jack, Pumpkin Jack or whatever from I like Nightmare Before Christmas. I like Tim Burton. That's what I was saying on my video that I did yesterday. I love Tim Burton films. As a matter of fact, I think yesterday's Members film was Sleepy Hollow. Very good. I'm sat here thinking of putting a jumper on, to be honest. Hello, autumn. Yeah, Svi, it is. It is. This is why, right? I've packed up all of my patio furniture. I had the heating on today. I've got the vests out. So the vests are now coming on. Look, I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt now. And Gates, Ian, are starting to put their Christmas decorations up. I think they aim to have that finished by the end of the week. So that could be interesting. Trip to Gates in order. You had something like that rain during lunch in Ringkøbing, Denmark? Really? Those clouds are scary. You know, when I saw clouds like that, where are we again? Let me show you that. Look, that looks like something you'd see in the film Twister. You know, we got green skies. Cow. It's another cow. Norton Disney's only 5 minutes from you. God, you know what? I didn't know where Norton Disney was until I realised it's the old RAF Swinderby base. My brother did his old, when my brother joined the RAF, he did basic training in Swinderby. I knew where Swinderby was. I just didn't know where Norton Disney was. So have you seen that then, Anthony? It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the picture that they got, BBC News got, is the actual Lancaster that we've got here, which is the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, flying in the background, doing the same pose as the monument. Pretty impressive. Pass? I'd have chosen the Mozzie or the Plain Wooden Wonder. No, the Lancaster. The Lancaster's only like 2 working in the world, 1 taxiing and 1 in Canada flying. It's in Hamilton or something. And I mean, I know there's some in the museums and stuff, but come on. £450 to go taxiing in the Just Jane. I'd love to do that. My brother did that, and he keeps talking about it all the time. But obviously, I was at the air show. I was at Duxford Air Show on Sunday, and unfortunately, a lot of things weren't running because it was so windy. So we did get some shows, but again, the Battle of Britain Memorial flight had to cancel. Quite a few things had to cancel, unfortunately. But there you go. Those are the breaks. Unfortunately, Duxford hasn't really been lucky with the air shows this year. The decal device is cool. Yeah, Murray, on my member stream, I was showing that device you gave me for the decals, and we put the stickers on for the Mustang today. Oh wow, wow! It was. It's a cool gadget. It's my new favourite tool, if that's a thing. It's now got, I've got my tool rack at the back. It's now in one of the front holes. Great for putting decals on, though. Definitely, it's definitely. But where did you see that? Did someone demonstrate it to you, or have you seen something like it before? It basically holds decals, so gentle for you, but it's got a plate at the bottom, so they don't just flop out all over the place. Um, Steve just sent a membership to Phil Lewis. Thank you, Steve. And Phil Lewis, welcome to the members channel. You've got your little badge now. I need to ensure I get Veggie Peters for Wayne and Mrs. World of Wayne in future. Yep, I won't turn the heating on until there's ice on the inside of the windows, just loads of jumpers. I've got to have the heating on. I've got to have the heating on. If I can't have the heating on, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just stay in bed. I probably wouldn't get up. Nice Triple Eight cap, but I'm more of a Tickford fan. Hey, wait, do you still have... No, I've answered that. I'm glad this is working as well. Welcome on board, Carl. Did you go to the screening with the treadmills? What? Treadmills? I don't know. I don't think so. Don't think so. I don't think so. Someone's gifted some things, haven't they? I'll find it in a minute. You have your CT and MRI scan on Monday. Follow up visit with the oncologist the following Monday. Wish me luck. Simple, I'm telling you, after your CT scan and MRI scan, if something's wrong, I reckon you'll hear that day or the next day. I'm really giving you fingers crossed for you, though, mate. I hope it all goes well. Went into a pet shop and they said, "Can I buy a goldfish?" The guy said, "Do you want an aquarium?" I said, "I don't care what star sign it is." Oh, look, we've got talking. I don't remember setting that up. Okay, I have to look at that one. In the States, there was a preview long walk where the viewers had to keep a constant rate of 3.5 miles per hour throughout the film, or they get ejected from the theatre. Oh, bless. It's funny because it does throw you. If you've read the book and you know the story well, it does throw you. Oh, thanks, by the way. I decided to start a new channel for my model stuff. That's excellent. And I do remember you doing the Loki before, but it's brilliant. It's brilliant. As a matter of fact, some of those techniques with the magenta and then the flesh tones, when I did my Velma statue, that was the first foray into flesh tones and figures. And I'm so glad I did. And I know that people are saying, "Oh, why are you drawing scantily clad women and stuff like that?" It's because there's a lot of flesh on show. So that's what I'm practicing on. I've seen a nice statuette of Red Sonja, which is pretty cool as well. Nothing like not the Bridget Nielsen film one, just like a depiction of the character Red Sonja, which I'm thinking I want to do. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. But then trying to get that onto miniature level as well. I mean, these statues are about this big, and trying to do flesh tones on models this big, it's hard. Where do I get a mat for the build? Partwork Upgrades don't do them anymore, Jeff. I suggest a towel, a big fluffy towel. The mat that I've got, Mrs. Welder Wayne made me. She actually took the part that for Partwork Upgrades, because unfortunately I've got this habit of destroying things. I'm either spilling oil on them or putting scalpels through them. So I said, "Can you take the insides of a Partwork Upgrade mat and can you make it really fluffy? You know, the sort of material you have on a dressing gown." And that's exactly what she did. So I was happy. Working on the last 2 packs of the Titanic, fearing the rigging. Yeah, that's another reason why I haven't got on it. I probably will get on it, Craig, but I'll probably do what I'm going to do with the Skyline and just do like one stage of video or something. Pretty much like I did with the LaFerrari. Otherwise, it's never going to get finished. How many? That's a good question. How many? First of all, with the Titanic, I need 2 benches. I am missing 2 benches. I don't know if anyone's got any spare benches, but I need 2 benches. And the other thing is, how many stages is RoboCop? Because I'm trying to figure out how many packs I've got left, because I've got another pack downstairs, but I haven't opened it. And I'm wondering, does that complete RoboCop, or have I got one more to go after that? I know we're almost finished, but I don't know how many there is in the build. I haven't got a clue. Hopefully they bring out the Christine killer car in the future. Everyone's been asking for that. In the Enterprise build on the Cobra neck fitting the switch, does anyone have the same issue? Don't know. I took the switch out of mine because I don't intend on using that. I'm just going to light the whole model completely. On the one that I'm building on the channel, though, I don't think I had a problem. I think it's okay. Have you seen a build matter firm called Technically Stable do with a Batmobile on it? I haven't, no. Have you seen the build matter firm called Technically? No, I haven't. You actually see it. A lot of people are waiting for the Titanic. I know, I'm letting you down. Hi, Timothy. How's it going? And there we go. John Hayes saying the rigging's not all that bad to do. I can't remember the last thing I rigged. I never did the Bismarck. The last thing I rigged was the Orca model, you know. You love the Game Boy light behind me. Where you get that from? The Game Boy lights. You're talking about this thing down here. That's lighting ET up at the moment. Or you're talking about my Game Boy, which is sitting just there. Or you're talking about my light. I don't know. If you notice, everything's lit up here, even the Thunder Road, except for that. And this is where you learn things about doing scratch builds. When I did that, I put loads of electrics in it, but I didn't use resistors. You must use resistors. Now, if I was to plug that into a 12-volt supply, it will work absolutely perfectly. But the fact there's no resistors means it's drawing far too many amps. So if I plug that in, and all of these are operated by one 12-volt plug, it just makes everything flash because it's just drawing too much current. So what I need to do is put that on its own 12-volt system, and then the ET spaceship will light up. But yeah, basically, I've got one 12-volt DC output, one lead, going into 8. It's 1 into 8. Because I knew these are only like 0.5 amps and stuff. So all of these are power from one 12-volt adapter. That's all fun. My flocking is excellent. Yeah, after the nightmare that I had last time, the flocking. Hi, Todd. How's it going? Todd, have you had a conversation? Just so I know. I won't say much, but if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. Because if you have, then we should all talk, if that makes sense. What's it word? Be seeing you. Um, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh my god, I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm gonna catch up. I promise. There's 144 people in here, and I'm behind. You didn't miss the whole stream this time. Well, you've been asleep. It's early days, yeah. All we need is the bat bike and the bat plane. Actually, everything with bat in front of it. That's what we need. Sharp 10 minutes before the end. Would they sell that book in a pun shop? Yeah, that's what you need to do. Every time you make a pun, Lou, you should just write it in a big black book. You know, and then you'll be there going, I'm so funny. Just write it down. You have a whole book of puns. Oh, I want to buy the film rights off you for that pun book. You have to remember I need a veggie pizza. Oh, I love veggie pizza though. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's been eating something called grab bags or something. I don't know. She's making these pots of salad with sweet corn and stuff in them and just bunging it. Because I've got a brand new fridge. I finally got one of these American fridges, which I can like hide a body in. They're great, but I don't think I've ever had that much room in a fridge before, so I'm a little bit lost. But she's been filling it full of food and just taking the next thing on the shelf to eat. Very interesting, you Americans. I tell you, you do like to do things big. But I've never owned a fridge that big. I'm getting all excited over a fridge. I'm thinking of making a jump to a resin printer looking at the Saturn 4 Ultra. Anyone else use one of those yet? My one's just there. Brilliant printer. There it is. Saturn 4 Ultra. And that's what I use to print most things out, which is pretty cool. All cool. I think where's Lou there? Yeah, I think we've all got one. I know Phil's got one as well. It's the printer of choice, I think. Yeah, it's pretty much print and go, Greg Carter. I've had less failure. God, this ale. I've had less failures on the Saturn 4 Ultra than I did on my Uniformation. You had the Red Bull cars at my work. Ah, that's why. That's why. It is cool. Well, I'm happy to promote. Happy to promote. What was the other cat? What Feta? I can't remember what it said. Feta something on it. And Murray, the Australia flag's front and center on the fridge. And every morning at the moment, that's probably why I'm full of energy at the moment. I've been eating my Vegemite. Last time I had Vegemite was like 1978. Oh, and the taste just come flooding back. It was lovely. I had a moment. Wait, you broke your leg? Car hit me on what? You broke your leg? Oh my God, Trevor, you're not having much luck, are you? God. Well, sorry to hear that. I would come up with a good pun for you, Trevor, to try and cheer you up, but that's not my department. That's this man's department here. A 1/8 scale batwing. Batwing would be the next thing I'd like, Todd. Definitely. Definitely. It's 3 a.m. Murray. Oh my God. How are you going to get back into the swing of things? Go back to bed, man. God, I remember coming back from Vegas once and I just wasn't with it. I was a stupid amount. I was just completely falling asleep during the day, and it took me like 3 weeks to get back into the swing of things back in this country. I hate jet lag. I hate it with a passion. Hey, and Telford's coming up fast. Hope to meet you that week. I can't believe how quick that's coming now, Todd. Uh, you still have your old BMX bike, Bird? There's no way. I bet that's worth a fortune. I really wish I had mine. I miss my BMX and I miss my chopper. And I had a racer as well. You remember the car? I mean, it's what pretty much most of the cyclists use now with the really thin wheels. Had about 10 gears back in the time. But no, BMX was my bike. I was the guy who was going up ramps. Surprised I didn't break something. I did break my arm growing up. I had a green slick fracture, I think, where you break one of the arms and the wrist. I fell out of a tree. Well, I didn't fall out of a tree. I jumped out of a tree and my shoelace got caught in a branch. So rather than jump down, I went over like that and I put my hands out and I fell like this. And then my hands caught me and I broke my arm. That was first year high school. So I was 11 when I did that. And I still have a bump, which is weird. So it did heal a bit weird. Sent some mock-up photos to Gore Models earlier for that diorama. Coming along, needs to do a lot more printing. Wow, I keep forgetting that you've got a deadline for that. Gleaming the cue means nailing a trick perfect, does it? I've got no idea. All I remember was the game 720, spinning around twice on a skateboard. I knew what that was. Fanhouse close to selling out the 89 Batmobile. I could well believe it, Todd. Gleaming the Cube had so many skateboard greats in it. Tony Hawk was in the film. Really? I haven't watched it in years. David Westbury, can't wait to see me and others at Telford. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to be at Telford. You know what? I haven't even booked my hotel yet, but I do have family in Telford. I've got family in Shifnal as well. So I might see if I can stay there. How you do it video is great. The process is intriguing. Let's folks see how it all happens. Well, you'll see me how I'll do the flocking, because I did film my second attempt at flocking. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's confirmed for me, has she? She hasn't let me know. Oh, bless. Oh. Will you be going to the Starcrafts model show next year? Yes, I'm not only going to be going to it, Deep Space Crafts, I'm hoping to be exhibiting. Exhibition is when I'm taking my clothes off, right? Exhibiting is when I'm showing something off, right? Okay, don't confuse them two, whatever you do. I'm exhibiting. I'm hoping to exhibit. I want to bring things like this. I want to bring the space station. I might bring R2. It's a sci-fi fantasy thing. Perhaps my time machine could be a good one there. E.T.'s good one. Don't know. Me Alien. People liked my Spaceballs Alien, and by then I'm hoping to have the Eagle 5 done as well. You never know, I might get my Ares 1B finished as well. Fun fact, the kit in the display case is mine. Really, Mike is currently borrowing it. That's seen some tour, hasn't it? All's Workshop. The last pack of 89 Batman was due for delivery Xmas 2030. The way fan are going. I'm not going to go to Insomnia, John Farron. I'm just not convinced at the location at the Staffordshire showground. I'll be shocked if it goes ahead. So I'd rather see what the reviews are before I commit to doing Insomnia again. I do miss it. What got it for me was John Robertson, who does the Dark Room. I really respect that man's thoughts, and he's not praising it, if that makes sense. The split screen adverts only seem to happen on a Wednesday and not on a Thursday live stream. I don't even know how adverts are fed to you now. I've got no idea. Hi, Eric. How's it going? We were actually talking about Wisconsin the other day, Eric. We're talking about could I stay in America and just stay at people's houses in every state? And we're trying to think who we knew in each state. So Oregon, we're looking at Nevada, we're looking at Arizona, we're looking at Georgia. We're like, do I know anyone in Wisconsin? I'd say there's about 4 of you in Florida. If anyone in Central England is bored this weekend, the Elms and the Le Mans Cup are racing at Silverstone this weekend. That's only down the road. I've not seen any signs up for that, you know. Normally they put them around Corby because a lot of people from Silverstone will stay at Corby. It's only like a 40-minute drive. It's far too expensive to stay in Silverstone. I'm confused. I'm not home on the 28th. I'm having lunch with my mum. Well, I'm more confused. We'll sort something out, Ian. I might need a lift there. I don't know. We'll see. You have frost in Indiana on Monday, but Saturday is supposed to be in the 90s. Some crazy weather going on. You meant to say pass. Oh, on the £300 Enterprise G. Yeah. My Infinity Gauntlet is right by the telly. See, Mrs. Worldaway won't let me have a Enterprise D above the TV, but she's okay with a Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. Go figure. Very good, Ian. Did you enjoy the Howl today? Gaz, I was showing that picture off. I'm going to show it again. Look, that's at the Kingfisher, just down the road. That's mad. Now, Ian gifted the memberships. Thank you, Ian. So, Carl Brown, you've got a membership there. Who else? Stephen Haynes Models. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. Oh my God, Ian! I bet they're veggie, aren't they? Well, come in here, show your face. Look at the face.
Pajamas.
That's all right. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's here. Come on, just come and say hi. I can't believe I've been power pizza again.
Question now when the door goes late at night.
I didn't even hear the door go. Oh my God! Look,
Very nice looking veggie pizza.
look at the veggie pizza.
Oh. Are you eating them or?
Oh, I'll be eating them. Do you want your garlic bread?
I'll have the garlic bread.
Ian, thank you so much.
Steve also gifted a membership from the very beginning.
Yeah, I got that one. It's just completely thrown me. Oh my God, Ian. Part word pizza. Carl Brown got a gift. Stephen Haynes Model's got a gift. Nick Desk Nada Algo. What's that? Is that like that thing that what's the Klaatu says? Klaatu Barakato. I love Pacer's got a membership. Nick Desk Nada Algo. I hope I pronounced that right. And Greg Harris. Thank you, Ian. Oh my God, I can't believe part word pizza. We have Guy here sells modelling tools. Oh right, okay. Wow, we ain't got nothing like that in Corby, I tell you. I'm sorry if the stream's a bit all over the place at the end. I've just been. I had a plan. I had a plan that just went out the window, didn't it? You're still in shorts and a t-shirt. That's crazy. My son said that you had some rain in Florida though. Oh, in Orlando area they've had some rain. And they said it was hot today though. So they're only 2 days into a 2-week holiday, so they're loving it. I'd love to be in Florida. It felt really sad taking them to the airport and not getting on a plane, I have to say. Dave Westbury, thank you so much, sir, for the super chat there. They only tell the doctors in the States the way you have to do another visit. Yeah, normally in this country, I don't know if it's the same there, but if there's something wrong, they will call you straight away and get you in. Um, Hot pizza. Waiting for the long walk locally. Read and saw previous versions. Yeah, really, really good, really good. But it's different from the book. I'll let you know that now. How do you know how much the Megazord costs in US dollars? At the moment, who knows, Adam Cooper? What with tariffs, shipping rates, and God knows what else has got to go on it, I don't know. I wouldn't even touch that with a barge pole. ET looks great in the retro. Yeah, I like my ET down there. Next movie on the list, yes, Tron Ares, definitely. I'll be up for some of that. Although I can't remember seeing, I know I'm going to get a shot for this. I don't think I've seen Tron Legacy. I was a big fan of Tron and I didn't really want to spoil it by watching something which I didn't think was very good. Is Tron Legacy good? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Would have been on sooner, but my works have changed, so I get on when I can. Had down for 9/11. Oh, yes, it's 9/11 star. I didn't realise that. The new Red Sonja isn't a bad film. The original one is still the best, though. Oh, I haven't watched that in ages either. The Tron arcade game as a kid, that was brilliant. The reason I like the Tron arcade game, it had that glowing blue, that sort of like EL light blue. It sort of drew me to it. You know, like I think I am part fly. I am Brundle fly. I am Wayne fly because, you know, when I see that sort of blue cyan colour, I'm attracted to it. Although there's a bit of green there. Hence why I've got cyan here. And if you look in my workshop downstairs, there's cyan behind me as well. Something about cyan I'm drawn to. Just like those little fly traps. Robocop's 100 issues, you think? Oh, right, okay. So, wait a minute. So I've just got the last pack, haven't I? What number am I up to? Stand by. I need to check now. I've got no idea. I've got one downstairs. So I'm just looking at my playlist for Robocop, if I can find it. Where is Robocop? Robocop. There it is. So my last build video was 23, which was, oh no, there's still a couple of packs. That took you up to 90. I've got 10 stages left to go then. Right, okay. So I'm guessing that means I've got 6 stages and 4 for the last? I don't know. I think I'll put them together because by the look of it, there wasn't much to do. So there probably won't be a Robocop out this month. You were dreading doing the rigging on the Bismarck, but it ended up being quite enjoyable. I never did it. I don't even have the Bismarck here anymore. That went to my brother-in-law. So, oh my God, I am so far behind on chat. This is what Part Work Pizzas does do to you. You've had the conversation. Oh, right. Okay. So us three need to get together then and talk things. Talk things. I did say that I think we're going to have a talk before you come here anyway. So, be good. Very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. What is an American fridge? It's like a double-doored fridge. I mean, in England, it's just like a half a fridge at the top and a freezer at the bottom. This thing's like 2 massive doors, and you've got like a whole freezer this side and a whole fridge this side. It's great. 100 issues. Thank you for that. You don't need venting for the Saturn 4. I don't have a problem with it. I don't really have the I use water washable resin, so it doesn't really have potent fumes anyway. That Svee's got a Saturn 4. Everyone likes a Saturn 4. It seems like all the professionals like that printer. Yeah, I think that's the go-to printer. The other company is the Ring Fedder. That's it. It's a Swedish company. We sell the semi-trailer couplings. Yeah, I knew what they sell because I did a search on the name. I did a Wikipedia search. And I was like, okay. But you like my colour as well. It's the colour I like, so... My niece will be in Perth in October. Wayne has given her a shopping list. He loved the crunchy type chocolate. Oh, yeah, the velvet crunchy. Bless. I understand, Murray, you know, that I think my nephew's getting married over in Perth, which could be interesting. Because he lives in Sydney, but I think they're travelling to Perth to get married. I'm exhibiting at a... I'm exhibition... I don't even go... That's another word which I struggle with. Bingo's the diet, Esther. Yeah, no, definitely. Please no exhibitionism. There we go. Can you imagine? I turn up at a model shop and I'm here to exhibition. Exhibit. Now I'm confused. All this talk of exhibition and flocking videos is going to get you in trouble. Yeah, I'll probably be demonetized now. I need to take it easy with an ale. Look, I've only had half of it. That's what makes it worse. Half of it, and it's only 4%. Oh, oh dear. That's funny. That's some funny stuff right there. You still can't believe the size of the gauntlet. You should see it up close. A lot of people couldn't believe it when I took it to that model show. Part word pizza again with a veggie one. It's like you keep going on about a veggie pizza. I love veggie pizzas, but like, look at it. I can't believe I've been part word pizza. That's the second week in a row. That was the one that you don't expect. Big time. Could you imagine Blue Thunder would be great? Blue Thunder would be great. What would you, if you had a choice of Blue Thunder and Airwolf, which one would you pick? I like the shape of Blue Thunder more, I think. Because Airwolf looks more like a chopper you'd see today, just with a colour scheme. I don't know. We need a Johnny 5 model build. Yeah, no, we definitely need a Johnny 5 model build. That would be crazy if a Johnny 5 came out. It's summer into hurricane season, so rain is always a daily possibility. Yeah, I used to go to Florida all the time in September, mainly because it's cheaper for us. Just after you've just had Labor Day or something, haven't you? I know Lou was talking about it on his video. After Labor Day, the prices for us to go to the US just drop. So Disney's really cheap for us. So that's why I always used to go in September. Trouble is that on the TV, it used to pop up, tornado warning in Orange County or Osceola County or something. I don't know. I don't know all your counties out there. That seeing that for the first time freaks you out. I tell you, I'm like, we got a tornado coming in. That's not going to be good. You like Tron Legacy? Looking forward to Aries. I'm going to have to watch Tron Legacy then. Is you just being you, Wayne? Yeah, pretty much. Have you played Kingdom Hearts 3D for the Nintendo 3DS? I haven't. I have played Kingdom Hearts though on, I'd like to say PlayStation 2. That's how long ago I played it. I haven't played it since. Your youngest son's just subscribed to the Lich King. That's a brilliant part word build. Loads of metal in it as well. It's not a Smeg fridge, and I'm not Indiana Jones. I'm not going to get fired halfway across the planet by a nuclear bomb and survive. We have those fridges, freeze on top, fridge on bottom. All right. Oh, we just call these, they're called American fridges over here, Steve's Adventures. It's weird. It's a Samsung. Get this right. The fridge is connected to my Wi-Fi. What sort of world do you live in when your fridge is connected to the Wi-Fi? And I know some fridges have cameras in so you can see, but no, not this fridge. It's connected to my Wi-Fi so I can see the temperature. I've got this real urge to see what the temperature is in my fridge at the moment. Wow, -20. Pretty cool, huh? Or the freezer. And I can put a quick freeze on it as well. Why? Whose bright idea was sitting around a conference table saying, you know what this fridge needs? Needs a Wi-Fi connection so people can see the temperature of the fridge without going to the fridge. Crazy. Oh, and the other thing is, if the door's been open for like 3 minutes, it starts alarming, and then I get a text message saying the fridge door's open. So I'm away on holiday, the fridge door's open. I don't know what they expect me to do. Drive back? Because you can't automatically shut it with the app. Do you have a wash and cure station for your resin prints? Been considering getting one? I do. I've got the cure station. Nah, let me show you. I don't know if it'll go all around there. Cure station. Let me get rid of your text there. And then a wash station right next to it there, which is an ultrasonic cleaner. So, which is all cool. I like this camera. This camera's brilliant. This is the one that pretty much every YouTuber uses, the DJI Pocket 3. I take it everywhere. You are not an exhibitionist. Well, apparently I am if I get the word wrong. Hi, Ricardo. How's it going? I can't believe I can't get that word right either. Do you think they'll get the Eleanor bag? My brother started collecting the bags. I don't know. They gave the option, just like the Ecto one, of completing it, and I don't think I've seen it since then. I never finished mine. I don't know. No idea. But didn't they say we're not going to see the DeLorean, the Ecto, or the Eleanor, the old eagle moss builds again. I don't know. Never say never, innit? It's a Sean Connery line. Airwolf hands down. You want Airwolf? That's interesting. I'd prefer a. I think I'd prefer a Blue Thunder. I have to say. Blue Thunder was a complete rebuild with the FOE watching every step, or else they couldn't film. Really? Wow. Blue Thunder film was brilliant. The series, yeah, it's okay. Didn't it have the Bubba Smith in it? Hightower was he? That was Blue Thunder, wasn't it? It's cheap now because no one's coming to the USA now due to the US having an insane dictator. Will you upload the rest of the episodes of Senna Lotus? I will eventually. I'm trying to get them in a playlist at the moment, George Scott, because they're all on the members channel at the moment. I need to get round to that. That is a job. It's another job. Your fridge has a computer in the door. I'll send you a picture. A computer on the door. What's that do? So you do your shopping list, or does it Can you imagine that? Automatically orders for you. You take some milk out, and it's like, you're gonna need some milk. That's crazy. AI fridges. That's what's gonna be. Another good stream, Wayne. Is that? Oh, I can't believe it's 9 o'clock. I'm not finishing until I've got all of these chats done, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Who looks at a screwdriver and says this needs to be a little more sonic? Oh, look, we're at the end of the stream. I can't believe I got to the end of the stream. I haven't drank my ale. We've just realised I'm an exhibitionist and an exhibitor at the same time. I've been part work pizza, so my diet is out the window, although not so much as it was last week. So thank you so much for that, Ian. And remember tomorrow. Oh, and the other thing I had to show you was my 3D printed phantom mask that I was trying to wear before the stream started, but that went pear-shaped as well. Typical Thursday night stream, huh? Anyway, listen, thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 100,000 and I am on my way to the 85,000 now. So if I can get there, I'd like to do that by the end of the month. It's my little goal that I've set to get to 85, but we will see. We will see. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that stream. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you later. I know Ian's probably going to do a cut, so I'll do my Naked Gun ending with ET.